Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another home video review from us here at FlickDirect, and for today's home video review, I'm going to be talking about one of my favorite movies from this filmmaker, even if it is a tad bit hard to watch at times, and that is Requiem for a Dream in 4K. If you guys have not seen Requiem for a Dream, I'm going to try and be as very vague as I possibly can, because when I saw this movie back years ago, I only knew a couple of things about it, so I'm only going to tell you guys a couple of things because I feel like the less you know what this movie, the better your viewing experience will be, even if, like I mentioned, the final bits of this movie are a bit hard to watch. Requiem for a Dream stars Jared Leto, Jennifer Connelly, also Marlon Wayans, along with Ellen Burstyn as four different characters. Three of the characters, Marlon Wayans, Jennifer Connelly, and also Jared Leto, are all drug addicts. Mainly, they do a lot of heroin and they smoke a lot of marijuana, and they're trying to make a lot of money to basically get on with better lives. Ellen Burstyn's character is a person that's just sitting down watching TV, and she gets the call to basically supposedly be on that show that she absolutely loves, and she wants to put on once again her red dress, but she can't really do so, and the only way to do so, after she's been trying to lose weight, to go on a very restrictive diet that has her taking pills. After they're trying to do certain things, it just spirals out of control much further down than they all anticipated. And to give you all my quick review of this movie, I absolutely love this film. I remember the first time I saw this, it got under my skin, but really in one of the best ways possible. Darren Aronofsky, love or hate it, especially with this film Mother, you cannot deny that this guy makes one hell of a fast-paced and connect movie with his editing style, his directing, from Jared Leto to Jennifer Connelly, Marlon Wayans, and Ellen Burstyn giving one hell of a performance in this movie, especially when things start to go out of control for her. I'm telling y'all, she, by the end of this movie, looks like she looks skinnier than me, to say the least. How Darren Aronofsky films his shots, and especially the editing when the drug episodes happen, and the sound design for this movie, oh my god. Not to mention, the score by Clint Mansell is absolutely amazing. Not just the theme that plays throughout the film, but you'll hear these it makes for the more drug-induced scenes. It makes it seem like you're almost on a high with these characters. I will say this right now, if you have not seen this, a warning for you guys. The final act of this movie is one of the toughest 15 to 20 minutes I have ever had to watch. In a good way. It is not for the faint of heart, however, it does leave a really strong impact on you nonetheless. Getting right into the audio and video quality, starting off with the video quality, Requiem for a Dream in 4K is presented on an aspect ratio of 1.85 by 1. I gotta tell you guys, I was really curious to see how some of the parts of this movie would look in 4K, and man, seeing this movie in 4K HDR, especially, or if you have a TV that has Dolby Vision, this movie looks absolutely amazing. And one thing that I noticed about this thing that I can't believe I didn't notice this before the first time I saw it, but when it comes to the color palette, when it comes to the more happier scenes, or when the characters are more in their drug-induced scenes, everything has a much brighter and vivid color palette to it. I mean, the film itself, besides these scenes, looks amazing. You notice the film grain isn't distracting. The characters look very sharp, especially when you see nice little close-ups, the details in characters' faces. If you thought those scenes looked amazing, wait until you see the scenes where they're coming down, when they're going through withdrawals, especially near the end. It goes for a much more bleak, moody, and depressing color palette, having more grays, blues, and having more dark images. And let me tell you, it looks absolutely amazing. Getting right into the audio quality, this movie is presented on a Dolby Atmos track. It also has a 7.1 track, and one thing in particular that I was really looking forward to seeing when it came to the Dolby Atmos in this movie was how it handled the drug scenes. And I gotta tell you, whoa, did it sound good. One thing I noticed is that when it comes to the fade outs, the certain sound effects, or how it would go from left to right, especially when you see the quick cuts of when they're lining up a joint, or especially when they're doing heroin. And plus, the score sounds absolutely amazing, giving you some nice little bass. There's a little synthesizer in there. In particular, you'll hear in some certain sequences when there's two bars with one character in one and one character in the other, you'll hear one character on one side of your speaker and one other character on the other side of the speaker, or depending On it, there's a bunch of people. You hear a nice little soundscape. But whether you have a Dolby Atmos or an English DTS HD 7.1 track, this movie's gonna sound amazing nonetheless. On to the special features. Requiem for a Dream does have a couple of really cool featurettes, and I didn't realize this film came out 20 years ago. What the heck? Anyways, in terms of the special features, what we have here is a really cool on-set featurette. There's a featurette called Ellen Burstyn on Requiem for a Dream, and there's also one that goes into the score of the film if you're a big fan of the score like myself. And there's also another one called Revisiting Requiem for a Dream, titled Through Their Eyes, Revisiting the film, which is also really, really good. So really, guys, all in all, what we have here is an absolutely phenomenal film, even if, like I have mentioned, the final act is hard to watch, but it is excellent nonetheless. You have terrific video, terrific audio with some great special features. So guys, this is a movie that I highly recommend any of you to watch. If you have a 4K HDR TV with amazing sound especially, this is going to be a trip. But it is a well worth trip, even if parts of this trip are hard to watch. I hope you guys enjoyed our home video review of Requiem for a Dream in 4K. If so, please hit that like button, also share, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell for the latest video from us goes live. If you guys want to see any of our previous 2 home video reviews, please go right there or there. And of course, until our next home video review, we'll see you guys next time. Have a great day, guys.